What's going on, movie lovers? Welcome to Apocalypse Movies. I'm Jacob Bartley, and this is our review for Get Out. For those of you who don't know, this is the horror movie that just released in theaters this week. It is directed by Jordan Peele of Key and Peele, and it is kind of a horror psychological thriller. At least that's the way it's portrayed in the trailers. And I was really looking forward to this film, first of all, because I love this kind of genre, this kind of M. Night Shyamalan split kind of territory, or kind of like The Visit from last year from M. Night Shyamalan. I have a feeling this was maybe Shyamalan inspired in a way, who knows, but also I was intrigued with Peele directing this film. This is, obviously he's been in comedy most of his career, on TV shows, having his Key and Peele TV show, and most of his movie roles have been comedy, including the movie that him and Key did together, Keanu, the Kitten film. This is totally unexpected from somebody like this in the industry, and I gotta say, 2 thumbs up. He completely knocked it out of the park. This movie currently, as we speak, has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I completely understand and agree with that. Now, that doesn't mean that the critics think it's a perfect film. If you understand how Rotten Tomatoes works, every critic gets a vote to rank it at a 3 out of 5. If it gets a 3 or higher, it's a fresh rating. That just means every single rating has been a 3 or higher. So it has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I completely understand why. I don't see how someone could possibly view this as a bad movie. It is a fantastic film. First of all, the lead actor plays this very well. Now, it's hard to tell with new actors because I'm not familiar with his work. So, I don't know if that's the way his personality is and he just brought that to the screen, or if he's not that way and he completely just killed this role and did what the role called for and did it perfectly. Either way, the way he's portrayed in this movie, the actor did a great job and he made it work. Most of the supporting cast was great. They brought that creepy feel, especially the lady who plays the woman, the maid in the trailers. You see her going, no, 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 no. That woman was creepy as hell. She was great in this movie. The writing was phenomenal. The dialogue is on point. Everything is so structured and it flows so well. And as you're watching this film and you watch things being revealed, you notice, you think something might be a plot hole, but then it covers that up. And every little thing is so tight-knit and connected together, and this film does not slip up at all. I even thought there was a little plot hole that really upset me, and I was like, oh, you can't get away with that plot hole. But then Gio from this YouTube channel brought it up to me that, no, maybe this is why that happened. I'm like, oh, you're right. So props to the director for knocking this out of the park and doing a phenomenal job of keeping everything coherent and not letting any plot holes, as far as I know, slip. I thought that worked very well. If I had to pick out some negatives, I kind of wish Allison Williams would have been replaced with a different actress. Now, look, I'm a fan of Allison Williams. I am a huge fan of the show Girls, and I've been watching her for a while. I think she has her roles that she would fit in. I would have liked to have seen a stronger actress in this role. Not that she's bad, but there's a point in the movie where, you notice, she's not really pulling this off so well, and she didn't necessarily work for me. I would have liked to seen a higher not higher caliber, but more talented actress in that role. It didn't have to be a big name, just somebody that can really crush this role, because it was a pretty meaty role in my opinion, and I just think she didn't quite get it and quite do so well in that role for me. And also, just the overall idea of this film is phenomenal. That's really my only negative. Allison Williams in that co-lead role. But other than that, outside of the negatives, the idea of this film is phenomenal. Like I talked about on my Care for Wellness review, where the concept was brilliant, it just wasn't executed well. This concept in Get Out is brilliant, and it is executed almost to perfection. This movie, the third act just blows your mind and opens everything up and makes everything make sense, and then it just ends perfectly. It doesn't drag on for too long at the ending. It just ends right where it needs to end. And for what this movie is, it is perfect for what the movie is. That doesn't mean it's necessarily going to get a 10 out of 10. Like I've said before many times, not many movies get a 10 out of 10. But I'm going to score Get Out, and I'm going to give Get Out a 9 out of 10. It is such a phenomenal movie. And if you're hearing the buzz, it's deserving that buzz. Go out and see Get Out. Get out and see Get Out, please. And thank you. Alright, well, that's going to do it for my review of Get Out. Thank you all for listening. I'm Jacob Bartley. You can find me on this YouTube channel. Please subscribe, hit that like button, comment, let us know what you thought of Get Out, or if you're looking forward to it, or just anything you want to talk about with the movie Get Out. Again, thanks for listening. Until next time, take care.